Roberto, can you briefly walk us through visa consulting and analytics diverse practices and explain a bit what makes this global team of consultants, data scientists and economists a consultancy powerhouse?
Visa Consulting Analytics is the in-house advisory arm of Visa. We have a very strong in-house expertise that we built over decades, collaborating with our colleagues and working with all types of players, from financial institutions, merchants, public sector players, as well as fintech. Our differentiating factor is that we combine advisory skills with data science, as well as economic intelligence, and these allow us to tackle the most difficult and different challenges our clients might have. To do so, we deploy a wide range of capabilities to support our clients. We used to call them practices, and I would take the opportunity to describe some of them. The first I would mention is strategy, because everything starts from it. And our team is able to support customers in building their development strategy along the different topics. It could be a growth strategy. We also support clients in managing their digital transformation, as well as understanding and take opportunities from the new emerging topics, topics such as crypto and digital currencies, open banking, real-time payments. This is one of our capabilities, but it is also the perfect segue to the second one, which is digital transformation, optimization and design. Exactly because we are aware how much the fast pace of digitalization is affecting all types of clients at this moment, we dedicated a specific team to help them in managing this, not only in strategizing, as I mentioned before, but as well in giving concrete supports end-to-end, including the design, the prototyping and implementation of digital solution. However, in these fantastic scenarios of growth, we should also remember that risk keep on being a key element to take into consideration. And this is the third practice I would like to mention. We work on both authorization and fraud, as well as credit risk. And we use data as the primary source of information to drive informed business decision for both the business exactly and as well the risk management. We have a set of solutions and methodologies that, based on data, can support a better authorization and fraud management, as well as we are helping in credit to grow balances in a sustainable way. And finally, the point number 4, last but not least, the portfolio optimization, our bread and butter, because this is where we help customers to unlock the full potential of their payment portfolio, their cards portfolio. And we do this across the entire customer life cycle, from activation to acquisition to activation, from engagement to retention. What I would like to stress is these capabilities I just mentioned, we can deploy to all types of clients. I mentioned before, financial institutions, merchants, fintech, as well as public sector player. And we can operate end-to-end. We can deploy from the advisory part, the data science, modeling and analysis. We have a platform and solution. We can work in the implementation, as well as running the execution. And together with our colleagues of Visa University, we can also help clients to build their internal capabilities and grow and tackle directly the challenges the current market is presenting us.
We live in the world dominated by data. Datanomics era, as the economist calls it. How do you see this ever-growing value of data, and more specifically, the need for comprehensive data analytics to support transformation and growth?
In our fast-paced world, data is the new currency. And data is at the core of what we do every day in our business. It's pretty much transparent how data are fundamental nowadays to make sound strategic business decision. and the relevance is growing every year more. Data are not only relevant in creating a fit-for-purpose product, using their information to have a proper targeting, a proper understanding of the customer base or reaction, but data per se are becoming more and more the key feature, the key value proposition of new products. That's why it's fundamental to develop or be supported in building a strong and reliable data infrastructure. To be actually more precise, there are two pillars that are important to be put in place. One is to develop on our client side solid capabilities in managing and analyzing data, tapping into the most recent tools and approaches, as well as this is important to build a proper infrastructure to manage, process and store such information. Obviously, as you can understand, all this would require a strong control and protection of the privacy, as well as a reasonable use of the models that we believe as Visa they need to be fair, explainable and accurate. We believe that trust is at the base of the utilization of data, and we make this trust and respect of it through consent management, data privacy and other rules and processes to manage them as the base to protect and safeguard such trust.
Speaking about a new chapter of strategic partnership between Visa, a global leader in digital payments, and Rooms Labs, already a world-renowned brand in hospitality industry from Georgia. What value will Visa Consulting and Analytics bring, and what are the benefits for Rooms customers?
First of all, we as Visa Consulting and Analytics are delighted to work with Rooms Hotels, global leading brands in hospitality, the famous for his amazing design hotels catering for different type of customers. We are ready to provide our global expertise, our data insights, as well as the local expertise on the market. And this is one more proof that we can support all type of client. Specifically, we will be ready to support Rooms in tapping into growth opportunities, in providing with market and customers inside, as well as working on the customer experience. To this extent, we are ready to mobilize our merchant practice, which is a global team with deep expertise in hotel and hospitality, as well as the digital transformation practice that I mentioned already in one of my previous questions. We are really, really excited of this partnership.
We know it's your 5th visit to Georgia, so it seems like you're a big fan of Sakartvelo. What do you think make Georgia and local hospitality industry so popular and attractive for international tourism?
Well, I love Sakartvelo. I could speak for days about my trips here. I will try to be concise. Mention a couple of points. First of all, history. The history of Georgia is simply amazing. I remember myself as a kid reading about the Kingdom of Colchis, reading the Argonautica as a young student without even knowing where it was at the time. Food. I mean, in my opinion, one of the best cuisine in the world. Jonjoli, lobio, khinkali, and wine. As far as I remember, Georgia is the oldest wine-producing region in the world. Point number 3, definitely nature. Too many places to quote. Maybe I would single out Kazbegi, which is an unbelievable beauty of the mountains. And 4th, obviously, also the reason why we're here, hospitality, top-notch hospitality in every city, in every time of setting, and definitely Hotel Rooms is one of the best examples. Finally, there is also something more, hard to explain, but I was born and raised in Sicily. I'm a very Mediterranean person myself, And every time I come here, I have a special feeling. What in Italian we say, sentirsi a casa. It's feeling home.